listening.
Good evening, everyone. This is Keith, KA8BSA, and unfortunately for you, I'm your host tonight for the Tuesday night Crooked River Amateur Radio Club Tuesday Night Net. Again, my name is Keith. My call is KA8BSA. However, for the purpose of that, we will be using the club call Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie. This is an open and directed net. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check in. All traffic will go through the net control since emergency traffic may break in at any time. Please leave a brief pause between transmissions. The purpose of the net is to bring together all amateur radio operators for exchange of amateur-related ideas and information, and to keep club members up to date and the amateur radio public as well about club meetings and happenings, and to enhance net operating practices. This net meets every Tuesday here at 7 p.m. local time. We will start with announcements and then ask for check-ins from any manager or members who has announcements or information of general interest to our net. Once this is complete, I will take regular check-ins. Please give your call, repeated phonetically, followed by your name. When all check-ins are complete, I will close the net and repeat the announcements. Okay, any managers or members with information or announcements for the club? Net, go ahead, please.
QP.
Net control recognizes El Presidente and 80QP. Go ahead.
Good evening, everybody. I don't have too much tonight, but I do have one major announcement to make. Mark this on your calendar, August 6th. August 6th, roughly we'll begin to gather about 5:30. We are having the club's, I think, second annual picnic, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's at least the first one, so we'll go with that. But it will be at Waterworks Park, the Kelsey Creek Shelter. It's already booked and on the books, and I've already posted something about this in the website, or the Facebook site. Family and friends are welcome to come. The other thing is, the only thing we ask is that you bring a side to share. The club will probably provide the burgers and the hot dogs. I'm going to eventually want a list here, probably within the next couple of weeks, of who's planning on coming, so that I can make sure we got enough stuff food-wise in. And it would be a little easier just to know that what we've got coming. Further information will come out somewhere down the road here, but right at this point, that's about all I know. Like I said, August 6th at 6 o'clock is when we're planning to eat. We'll gather about 5:30. Back to net, N80QP.
Oh, wait a minute, that's me. Oh, who's dinging my phone right now? Thank gummit. All right, if anyone has photos or anything like that from field day, we'd greatly appreciate them. Either send them to me or Pat at the club email, and we'll make sure they get into the club drive. Let's see, what else am I thinking about? Oh yes, I have a trivia question tonight. Everyone ready? Okay, I'll take that silence as yes. Tonight's trivia question is, are you or have you participated in the 13 Colonies special event going on this week? It's ending soon. It usually works. It happens during Independence Week. How many contacts have you made? I myself, I have not participated this year, but I have in the past. I've always had a clean sweep. One time I did it with phone, and another time I did it with digital. All right. Any other managers with information for the club? Give me a call. Okay, not hearing any. I'll start with the first check-in. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie. Give me a holler to check in.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Alpha KF8 DTA Jeff in New Franklin.
All right, I got Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Echo. Good evening, Jeff. Next, please. Oops, I guess I have to take the microphone off lock before I can hear anyone, huh?
KE8, HNK, Elmer and Akron.
John and Akron.
All right, I got you, Elmer, KE8, HNK, and John, KA8, GKG. Anyone else?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie Charlie Yankee. Bob.
Good evening, Bob. Okay, we'll pause with that right now. KF8DTE, Jeff, what you got for us tonight?
This is KF8DTA Alpha. Just a little correction there. Well, just having a good night here, and had a light day at work today. And yeah, I tried to do 13 colonies, but just as a technician, wasn't able to contact very much. I think I got 3 or 4 contacts, but other than that, it was fun. 1 on voice and 2 on digital, I think it was. But I'm trying. Eventually I'll get my general and be able to get more contacts. But back to net control, KF8 DTA.
All right, thank you, Jeff. I made the correction of DTA Alpha. All right, Elmer, good evening. KE8 HNK, what you got for us tonight? And don't forget about the trivia question.
KE8, HNK. Well, tonight I'm working on my cell phone. Right now it keeps giving me a moisture and a charging port symbol, and I'm cleaning it out, trying to dehumidify it. I've done this multiple times. It's still giving me, so if it gives me this type of problem, I'm going to take it back to the store and tell them to either fix it, give me another one, or it's going to wind up in just like the rest of electronics devices that do not fit and work for me, and that's usually in the purgatory with broken it up in a couple of pieces. So I do not have a very good patience for that. As far as the trivia question is concerned, I'm just going to go ahead and say I did not work it. I do not have any HF equipment, so I kind of eschewed that. And we all know why I don't have my HF equipment set up, so not going to go into complaining here on the air about it. Just today we spent looking for property out in Portage County so that we can possibly start building a house and build my dream station. So that's just about it. This is KE8HNK, back over to W8CRC. Thanks, Keith, for running the net, and 73, everybody.
Okay, very good, Elmer. So your dream station, does it don't look anything like K3LR?
Yes, on a smaller scale. The room is going to be 14 by 22 feet. Part of it's going to be my armory since I do security work and stuff like that. And then the other part of it, which is going to be the 14-foot wall and the 22-foot wall, is going to be the ham radio station. It's going to have a coffee bar and, of course, a little mini fridge. And then we're going to have about a 6-foot section of the wall that's going to be used for podcasting and blue screen. So I'm actually putting the blue screen paint up so that it acts as the green screen and allows us to do that. So that's the plan for the radio room. I looked at one of those Acorn amps. There's 220 20-amp circuit for those, so I've already put that in the budget to get one of those for a 1200-watt amp. That's all I'm going to really need is about 1,000 watts amp-wise. So I'm taking your advice of putting a 220 in and go ahead and get the station planned. So I'm going to turn it back over to you, Keith. K8H&K, back over to Net Control.
Very good, Elmer. Don't forget the Generac. All right, moving on down the list, I have John, KAHGKG. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Keith, and hello to everyone on the net. Oh, all's well here. I didn't get a lot done. I wanted to get more done on my antenna project, but I did get some hardware at the hardware store, and I'm making progress. And tomorrow's another day to get after it. It's funny, you answered the trivia question. That's what I was going to talk about in my comments. Yeah, I worked 13 colonies this year and the past 2 years, so I've gotten a clean sweep all 3 years, and I finally got I needed K2A. Well, Saturday I needed Rhode Island and not Massachusetts, one of the eastern stations. I needed 3. Well, Sunday night I was able to get Rhode Island and the other station, but I still needed New York. And in the 1 week I've been working the event, I had never heard New York, K2 Alpha. If I had, I would have had it in the logbook already. And so I hunted all over last night. I spent 2 hours listening, and I finally looked up a spotting website, and I found them on 20 meters, and the frequency was spot on. And there he was. So I finally got my 13th colony last evening. Anyway, it wasn't that difficult last year. This year I had there were more pile-ups than I've ever seen before. And I either had to walk away or once I somehow accidentally got into the station through the pile-up. But anyway, it's all good. I'll be sending that log sheet off and hope to get my certificate later this fall probably. So that's all I have. I got the club picnic on the calendar. I'll confirm that as the date approaches. Back to Net Control from KAHE.
Very good, John. Glad to hear that. And glad you're working it. I haven't this year, like I said. I've got a couple certificates hanging here on the wall. Last year I did it in digital. All right, that drops us down to Bob, KF8CCY. Good evening.
Good evening to you all on the net. In answer to the trivia question, I tried after Keith let me know about it. Make a long story short, I was having problems with the radio. I had ungodly interference. It looked like a picket fence on the waterfall. Sunday, I found out that my next door neighbor has a brand new rotisserie. And again, long story short, we found out that's what's doing it. So I tried to make some contacts. I did make a few other contacts for contests somewhere for something, don't remember. But other than that, just hanging on and going along. KF8CCY, back to net.
Very good, Bob. Yeah, I was sitting out earlier enjoying a bowl of cordial blast underneath the canopy, underneath the maple tree after doing some mowing, and then came in here into the cool basement. All right, I am at the bottom of the list. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie, looking for check-ins for the Tuesday night Crooked River Amateur Radio Net. Go ahead, please. All right, we got to shake the bushes here. Where's that stick at? I'll poke it into the bushes and see if we can get anyone to check in tonight. This is Keith, Whiskey, and using the club called Whiskey 8 Charlie Romeo Charlie, looking for check-ins for our Tuesday night net. Please give me a call. Please. All right, looks like it's a short evening. As far as the trivia question, everyone was right. We'll go ahead and repeat the announcements here. Mine is, if anyone took any pictures at field day, please get them emailed to me or Patrick, our club pres, and we'll get them on the club drive. Okay, I'll turn it over to Pat, N8OQP, for his announcements. Go ahead, Pat.
Once again, the club picnic is coming August 6th. We'll start gathering about 5:30. Friends and family are welcome. However, you need to let me know how many's coming, and also you need to bring a dish to share. Plus, I did forget the last. We're coming up on the 12th of July, and I still haven't got anybody registered for the class or for the testing session. I'm kind of thinking, and we're probably going to end up calling that, but if you would like to, excuse me, sorry about that, a little salt. If you'd like to take the test to upgrade, or if you know somebody that's wanting to get into their ham radio license, or please let me know, and we will get them set up. But I think we'll probably figure out Thursday if we're going to have one or not. So anyway, back to that, N8OQP.
All right, you hear that, scanner listeners? Are you guys with two cans and a piece of string between them? If you want to join us, here's an opportunity to get in and get your amateur radio license. Saturday, coming up. The test is free because we're using Laurel, and that's about it. All right, let's see if there's any other check-ins people wishing to check in to the Crooked River Amateur Radio Club 2-meter net. This is Whiskey Charlie Romeo Charlie. Go ahead, please. All right, this looks like a short and sweet net. I'm going to go ahead and close this down. Let's see, we repeated the announcements, we did the trivia question, so I think we're all set to go ahead and close the net down. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight and checking in. Without your participation, there would be no net, and I would be sitting here talking to myself. Good thing I'm not in a rubber room. This is Keith, K8BSA. It's been my pleasure to host this evening net. At this time, I will close the net with 6 check-ins, including myself, and it is 1920, just turned over. 7 threes, and I'll be turning the repeater back to normal and customary use. I'd like to thank the repeater owner and the other people that help support the repeater for making it possible for us to use it. This is Whiskey 8 Charlie, Romeo Charlie, 7-3, and good night.
I don't know if anybody else heard it, but when you were transmitting, I was getting a lot of noise.
No, you were. I'm sorry. Maybe someone's trying to double and check in. Let's make a pause for the cause and see if anyone's late, wanting to check in late.
That noise was on your signal.
On the input?
It sounded like it was like you were in a car. It almost sounded like car static.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I was thinking about setting this radio aside and bringing my dual bander in here so I can have 220, 2 meters, and 440. So. Oh, and I got 11 meter on that stack too. But who uses that, right?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that was hearing it.
It happened again as you were talking there.
Okay. Have to do some investigating and see what's causing that.
It's not, doesn't happen every time. And the longer you stay keyed, the worse it gets.
Good to know. All right, it's probably a result of that incident a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it very well could be.
Doing mic keys, something else.
I didn't hear static, but I heard popping. KF8 DTA.
Okay, well, I also brought my mic gain down a little bit, and I noticed the compressor was on, so I turned that off.
Sounds good now.
And clear.
Awesome. Okay, well, we'll catch you guys. I'm going to go out and try to push the lawnmower around the back a little bit before the missus gets home, so we'll catch y'all later, KAA BSA.
Have fun. Catch you. I don't keep it.